got enough talent to win game 3 for sure. It's just, where is their mindset? Where is their brain at? And can they make the proper adjustments to get James Harden loose? Because they need him to play big if they're going to beat Detroit.
No, most definitely. I mean, you make the trade, right? You make the trade, DG with the Clippers. Now you get James. This is the moment where Don wanted more help. Don wanted more size. So, they got to do whatever it takes to get James going. If that means more pick and roll with him and Jay, I think that they got to emphasize that. Play him and Jared Allen more, because it's like that Capella.
Yeah, but it's him and Jared Allen with no Mobley.
No, shooters only.
You need
Sam Merrill,
shooting,
Max.
right?
Yes.
James Harden has made his bones on 3 shooters, a roller, and letting him go to work. And right now, if you watch Detroit, they will live with Mobley making 8 threes.
Yes.
They're like, shoot it again. Shoot. They're closing out to him, but they're over helping off of him, and their ex-guy is slow rotating to him. And so, putting both of them out there right now with Harden is going to be tough, because that's the best part of his game is that spread pick and roll, and he gets that big roller going down the lane. And, Jared Allen's the perfect big for him.
Perfect big. Roll, don't complain. Throw it up there. So.
And you can hit him in the pocket, and he can play in the pocket and stuff. And so it's just going to be interesting how Kenny manipulates his rotation so that he still gets both bigs their minutes, but try to break up those minutes so that, they're more effective.
All right, looping it back to the game we just came off of, Philly down 0-3 after beating Boston, who many had as the favorite out east, including several of us here on the couch at the moment. How disappointing has this showing been for them, Coach? I think it's surprising, too. I really thought it would be a little bit more competitive.
I want to say it's disappointing, but I want to almost say they're overachieving. You look at a team that's been decimated all year, whether it was the suspension or the injuries, it didn't matter. Maxey and Edgecombe held the fort down all year just to keep them in the mix. And, I said it all year, if they ever can get their team fully healthy, they'll be dangerous. Sure enough, they beat the team we all said could be the favorite. And, but right now I think they're running into a team. Because, again, the connection. I keep coming back to connection. Boston lacked connection. Jason Tatum comes back with, however many games left. They got to mix that talent back in. That disrupts the connection. As much as everybody thinks, we got all our talent back, Boston was rolling without Tatum. You could see they had a rhythm to their game, and when Tatum came back, you could see Jalen Brown would be over there watching a little bit and not sure, and they kind of fell back into that game. And so, but I just think Philly right now is facing a New York team that's totally connected, went through all the issues. You got to go through this stuff. If you want to be a champion, New York has gone through the things you're supposed to go through.
The scar tissue.
It really builds a resilience. I just think suffering really gets you to the place where you just take no for it. You're not going to take no for an answer. And right now, they just demoralizing Philadelphia and letting them know you're not in this race. We're on a different mission than you. Yeah. So.
We're not playing these games. All right, let's get over to the podium. We have Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges at the mic.
Oh, they're a little more punctual with this,
Thanks, guys.
To step up this way. It's kind of the third instance. We had Jordan, Jose, again, was sitting, coming in, making a big impact. Now Landry. What does that say not only about the professionals you guys have in your locker room, but the environment that Mike has cultivated, and guys just being able to feel like they always have an opportunity and prepare for those moments?
Yeah, especially all guys like JC, Jose, everybody, but Land is a true professional, just mentally, not playing and throwing out there and end up finishing the game. And, we talked to him and, gave him his dap for what he does, but that's just a true professional, and he works so hard and just got that mental, killer in him. So,
Mikal, your first thing your coach said today was he would be remiss if he didn't recognize the defensive effort that you put forth again against Tyrese Maxey. Did you understand how important that would be coming into the series? How satisfied are you with the job you've done? And Jalen, if you could just address sort of what that has meant to the team, the job that Mikal has done on Tyrese.
It's a team effort. That's pretty much it. Just playing hard, following a scout. How much, Tyrese means to the team, how important he is, and how really good he is. So just trying to make it difficult for him. And, I got 4 other guys that's helping. And even when I'm out and other guys guarding them, I think they're doing a hell of a job as well. So that's really it.
Yeah. It's a testament to who he is and how he prepares himself and how he gets ready for the game. Regardless of what's going on, having that next play mentality having short-term memory, just focusing on the next play. So regardless of what happens, positive or negative, he's locked in for the next one. That's just who he is.
It's good. Before I get into the game, obviously, I'd like to give my condolences again to Nick Nurse and his family. That's tough. That's bigger than what we're doing right now, and I truly feel for him and the rest of his family. But what he's trying to do, getting his team ready to play basketball games while dealing with that, I don't know how anybody does it. It's tough. So, again, passing my condolences along to him and his family. Our guys did a good job. We knew that they were going to be energized by the crowd, especially being down 0-2. They're a great team. They weren't going to lay down. They were going to bring a little extra. Landry Shamet. Landry hasn't played a drop all playoffs. I think the first game he was in the rotation, and then the second we were down a big wing. And so, Mikal had to take that part over. Now, we're not switching Mikal necessarily on Embiid, but if it happens, he's just got to play him without fouling. And Mikal did a lot of good tonight defensively, no matter who he guarded. And he was big in helping us get the win because of